For the Pistons, the season has not gone as planned. They've only grabbed one win in their first 7 games. Looking to get back on course tonight. Nets, Pistons, just moments away right after this. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
Well, right now for the Pistons, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. We have all heard the rumors regarding Kyrie Irving's moodiness. His teammate Kevin Durant said, "Kyrie is an artist. He has his way of doing things, and I support him 100%. Irving said, "Human beings have mood swings. I don't have to be perfect. My teammates know who I am, and I'm proud of who I am." Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. So the Nets starting 5. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Harden in at the 2. And for the Pistons, Rose is out there with Hayes. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Plumlee. And it's Grant in at the 3 spot. So Detroit will get the first possession. Hayes with it. To the middle. And it's Rose. This time the assist by Hayes.
It's hard to try to stop D. Rose. When he's committed to scoring, get out of his way.
Irving with the bounce pass. With the teardrop. The second chance effort. Derrick Rose grabs the miss. Grant surveying the D. No good. Some solid defense there from Irving. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his first foul. And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. Here is Durant. He's coming off a 31-point game against Houston.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
Now here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Here's Hayes. In the corner, it's Plumlee. Outside, Griffin. To the wing on the left. And Rose wide open. He shoots. Offline with his 3. Durant just inside the line. Plumlee with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Hayes the pass to Plumlee. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Irving. 20 points for him last game against Houston. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Lobs it up for Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Put it up anywhere. DeAndre Jordan can go get it.
Pistons have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now here's Hayes. Not a lot of room. Here's Rose. Makes it off the glass.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Rose has gone 2 of 3 from the field. Irving kicks to Jordan. To the inside, Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for Detroit. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
What was beautiful, it was a tremendous game plan coming in. You saw the execution and you saw the results.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in.
And Derrick Rose said when he first attempted to come back from his injuries, he was playing revenge basketball. Now he just seems so much more at ease.
Yeah, I agree, GA. I'll tell you, he still has that competitive spirit in him. Yes, check that off. I think now he's just happier to be able to play the basketball injury-free. And to see his teammates and the league respond when he had that 50-point game, people were really generally happy for Derrick Rose.
That free throw good from Hayes. Nets trail by 5. Harden the pass to Jordan. There's the triple. Harden, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Grant finds Hayes. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Pass to Harden. Can they get it? And Harden with the stuff.
Knows where everybody is. If there's an open man, Durant's going to find him.
Pistons leading by 5. And here's Rose. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And he makes the first.
Derrick Rose, the former Memphis Tiger, has a great combination of speed and athleticism.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Down low. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
Now Rose. He's got 8. And it's blocked by Jordan. To the inside, Harden. Jordan trying to free himself up, and Harden with the basket on the assist from KD. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. Right side, Griffin. Over KD. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
That's a good opportunity, but he needs to go up a little stronger, in my opinion.
The shot's good. KD's got his second basket of the night.
and the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now here's Rose. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. The 17-footer. Offensive rebound. Harris misses.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Hayes dishes to Plumlee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Pistons have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
That's good from Plumlee. A different look here for Detroit. Okafor is checked in for Griffin. Ellington comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's DeLon Wright in for Derrick Rose. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Green, he's checked in for Jordan. That one misses. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Trailing by 2. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
You know, if you're cold from range, there are other ways to score. You can post up, dribble drive, get out in transition.
And it's Okafor missing.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Harden, that's good.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
For Detroit, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Pass to Okafor. Back to Hayes. He kicks to Okafor. Shot clock at 5. And there's the pass to Hayes. Detroit, no good that time either. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That is his first foul of the game. A different look here for Detroit. Stewart's checked in for Plumlee. And Josh Jackson subbed in for Hayes. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Back to KD. Banked in off the glass. Durant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Right outside to the middle. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Ellington's got the game tied up here for the Pistons. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brown the pass to Durant. And it goes down 2 points.
Adding to this lead, he's been dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
They know each other very well, and they'll be getting to know each other a lot better by season's end.
And right, here we go. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's KD. Rebound by the Pistons. Right with it. 11-point game his last outing. Here's Stewart from the left block. He sends it through.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Here's Brown following the bucket by the Pistons. KD with it. Now Wright defending. Bucket is good.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
The Pistons trail it. Here's Wright. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Rebounded by the Nets. KD's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dinwiddie, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's KD, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
We start to talk about all the things Durant can do, but scoring still what he does best. What a night.
Right against Brown. Inside. Here's Okafor. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Nets leading by 6. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. Dinwiddie's shot is off. And, well, Detroit shooting 47% from the field to start things off. And here is Ellington. The feed to Okafor. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Jeff Green picks one up. For Detroit, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. That one is off. And he's good on the second. Now Brown. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Dinwiddie. Outside for Durant. And it's off from 3-point range.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And right, here we go. Out left to the wing. Here's Stewart, defended by Durant. Clock at 4. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Detroit, no good that time either.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Brown with the bounce pass. Durant kicks to Green. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pistons trail by 5. And right, here we go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw drops for Wright. Landry Shamit's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And so he hits both. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 3-point game. Pass to KD. 1:04 left here in the opening quarter. And yes, it's good.
He can break you down solo, but coming off a screen, how are you going to stop KD?
Right, looking around. Goes back up. The shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it. Dinwiddie outside. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Now it's a 7-point Nets lead. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The pass to Okafor. Over Green. Okafor gets the bucket. Nets leading by 5. Outside Durant. Dinwiddie outside. And a miss there on the triple. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets lead by 5. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams. Here is Spencer Dinwiddie discussing the effects of that.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had a lot of turnover, and so we're all adjusting and getting used to playing together and building that chemistry and that foundation.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the 2nd round a few years ago.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Detroit looking at who they've got. DeJuan Wright is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. And there's Jackson. And it's Stewart in at the 4 spot. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Griffin's checked in for Detroit. Grant comes in for Josh Jackson. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie outside. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Pistons. And then for Brooklyn, Joe Harris is checked in for Green, and Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. Now here's Hayes, covered by Irving. Stewart passes to Rhodes, but they recover it. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Brooklyn leading by 5. In the corner, Irving with it. A 3-pointer off the mark. For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. To the paint. Here's Hayes. The shot misses. Good D by Irving. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Here's Grant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the combination of athleticism and defense Grant brings is superb. A guy who you can depend on to compete.
The Pistons have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. First free throw is good. And the Pistons making a change here. Plumlee's checked in, and the Nets also making a change. James Harden, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Passes it to Harden from the arc. Plumlee with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 3. The finish. And finished off by Griffin.
Griffin is just fearless. I mean, a guy who is not scared of anything. That was ridiculous.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Brooklyn shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, James Harden.
You know, it tells you something about Harden that he's led the league in free throw attempts so many times. This man is always in attack mode.
Here's Rose. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside Irving. To the inside. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And he's able to get it back. Harden gets the bucket. Here's Rose. He's got 13. Pass to Hayes. Now here's Plumlee. Rose passes to Grant. Shoots over Shamet. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down to 2 points now on the basket from Grant.
Tremendous vision D. Rose has. Always finding ways to make an impact.
Now here is Irving. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the jam by Harden.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? The Nets had shot just 1 free throw earlier, 1 for 1 in the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
One shot.
Free throw drops for Harden. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down low, Grant. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Now here is Irving. Over Plumlee. They get it again. Hayes with it. And Hayes throws it down.
Dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Kicks to Harris. Shamet on the wing. Jordan trying to free himself up. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Nets lead by 3.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double, whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Luwawu is checked in for the Nets. Here's Rose. He's got 13. Left side, Griffin. Griffin draws the double. Here's Hayes. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
No good from Irving.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
Look at the body control after drawing the bump. Griffin still an elite athlete.
And the Nets with possession here. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Irving passes to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Rose.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
The Nets have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Jordan inside, working on Plumlee. Jordan's shot is off. And, well, Detroit shooting at 50% in a decent groove. There's the lob to the hoop.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite-level passer.
Now here's Rose. He's got 15. Pass to Griffin. Plumlee trying to break loose. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
I love the way of Griffin. Eye on the prize. Going after the rim is either going to dunk it or you're going to foul him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
And the Pistons making a change here. Ellington's checked in. That's good from Blake Griffin.
You know, in high school, he won 4 state titles, voted College Player of the Year at Oklahoma. Blake Griffin, he's used to success.
Now, here is Harden. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Houston.
Yeah, and I look at his total effect on the scoring, both as a passer and a shooter. Incredibly productive.
Here's Hayes. He's got 7. Inside, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harden has a wide open look. Good on the baseline, Jay. Harden's got 12 now in this quarter.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
And here is Grant. He's got 6. In the corner, it's Griffin. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Irving misses.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Hayes, that's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Brooklyn trailing. Outside Irving. The 17-footer. Again, the Nets for 2.
Difficult guarding Kyrie. He's comfortable from any range and willing to take what the defense gives him.
Now here's Hayes, guarded by Harris. From 13, that shot is off. Great D that time from Irving. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They now take the lead. And now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Now the pass to Griffin. Throws it up high. Plumlee, no luck.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
The shot's good from Griffin.
The defense has to be terrified when Blake Griffin makes his mind up to drive it hard.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Green, he's checked in for Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Now here's Harden. He's got 22 to the middle. And KD the bucket on the assist from Harden. 16 points for Kevin Durant.
Attacking the heart of the defense, Durant on the finishing end of a smart play design.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now Harden. From deep. Rebound by the Pistons. Now here's Wright. Down low. Here's Okafor. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
He wanted to get his team the lead, and even though he didn't, he should feel good. At least he tied it up.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. It's certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. Fifth best, the Nets.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
Brown finds Green. Just 5 on the clock. No good with the layup. And for the Pistons, they're shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. For 3, Ellington. The Pistons keeping it alive. A new 14.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Green. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Green's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
And even if you risk a foul, the D has to play him tougher when he gets it that deep.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Here's Okafor. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with his offense.
Here's Dinwiddie. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Houston. A minute 20 left in the first half. Here's KD.
Oh, he went high.
That was nice.
When you're that long and that athletic, I'll tell you, KD has the ability to put a little extra on it.
Nets shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Green. Again, the Nets for 2.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
56 seconds left here in the second. Right, the pass to Ellington. Stolen by Harden. Here's Dinwiddie, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Dinwiddie. 8 points for him. "11 seconds left in the second quarter. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, doesn't go for him. James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyrie, they got themselves going in the second quarter. How do you get control of the game back?
It starts with not getting the ball out of the net. You know, we got to get stops, and it starts in that end. That's where it's really going to start for us. And we just got to continue to compete. That's all.
Kyrie, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. James Harden led the way in the first half. He ended up with 22 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. You could really feel how excited he was to be playing for his new team. Teammates and the coach loving it. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
Shaq, what'd you think about the Pistons?
Well, I thought the one bright spot was the effort on the glass. Several times when momentum was sliding, getting a timely rebound really lifted them. The strong work on the glass is key because that's how you string together a series of big stops.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. A fantastic game from Harden in this one.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
His activity level has made an impact, and he is fearless.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. So for Brooklyn now, Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Harden, then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Green in at the 5. Count that bucket.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. For the Pistons, rebuild has been a dirty word. With all their injuries last season, staying in the playoff picture was out of the cards. This summer, with their highest draft pick in a decade, the Motor City is hoping it will be back in the fast lane soon. Guys?
Building up that talent base. Thank you, David.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
He's with it. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Irving kicks to Green. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Rose. 17 points in the game.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. The lead is 2. Lobbed up there for Green, and he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, what a beautiful pass. And then to catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Greg, is so rare you just got to take a second and enjoy it. Now here's Rose. He's got 19 to the inside, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And the Nets with possession here, following the bucket by the Pistons. Nets passing it around, and the shot is good. Irving's got his second bucket tonight.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Pistons trail by 4. Here's Hayes. 11 points in the game. Here's Griffin. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
The Nets making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Harden outside over Rose. Harden can't hit. For Detroit, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Brooklyn with the ball. A 2-point game. And here's Irving. Passes it to Harden. With some arc, and it's sent back by Plumlee. Here's Grant, and it's all evened up. Grant's got 8 points.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Irving double team. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 8 here in this one already. The Pistons have gone a spotless 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Outside Irving. Pass to KD. They get it back. Jordan. Plumlee with some nice D.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And it's sent back by KD. Brooklyn making some changes. Luwawu Cabarrot, he's checked in for Durant. And Landry Shamet subbed in for James Harden. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
And the basket by Rose. Rose has got 8 points in the quarter.
I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Pass to Jordan. Shamet on the wing. He's covered by Rose. Shamet the pass to Luwawu. Rebound by the Pistons. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Griffin dishes to Hayes. Jordan with some nice D. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Shamet. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
And Luwawu gets it to go.
A silky smooth playmaker. Irving on time and on point.
Now here's Hayes, covered by Irving to the left wing. Griffin against Harris. Griffin draws the double. Plenty of room around him, and it's good. Griffin's got 11 points.
I like this about Blake Griffin. Puts constant pressure on the defense. Plays a very physical game.
Now Irving. And the pass to Llewellyn. It's up a three. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Dinwiddie is checked in for Landry Shamet. Rose hits them both. Here's Irving. Passes it to Jordan. Irving against Wright. And that one's good, Irving.
The nasty handle of Kyrie uses it to get anywhere he wants.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Detroit. Pass to Okafor. Here's Stewart, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. Kyrie Irving, number 1.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Dinwiddie. Good season for him last year. He put up about 20 points per game last season. 6 assists and 3 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps Rose.
It's not the monster game that we see from him occasionally, but it's still incredibly impressive.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Nets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the first one drops. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Detroit. And Harris drops them both. Pistons trail by 5. Rose passes to Wright. Now here's Ellington. He's covered closely. And Wright, here we go. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Wayne Ellington. And the second free throw, good. Nets leading by 4. Irving passes to Jordan. Here's Luwawu. He's covered by Grant. Luwawu-Cabarrot kicks to Irving. Jacks up a 3. Okafor grabs the miss. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Grant gets a wide open look. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Grant's got 4 points in the quarter. To the left side wing. Luwawu. Offensive rebound, Nets. And the dunk by Jordan. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
One of the great rebounders in this league. When Jordan does score, this is often how it happens.
Rose kicks to Grant. Back to Rose. And he makes good on the layup. Rose has got 27.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 8. Outside Irving. Over right. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. And the Nets lead by 4.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Rose passes to Grant. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Stripped it away. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Dinwiddie with the ball. For 3. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And right, here we go. Here's Okafor. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Bruce Brown comes in for Kyrie Irving. He doesn't get the second one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Nets. 3-point lead. Dinwiddie passes to Durant. Brown outside. Lobs it up for Jordan. Well placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Here's Stewart. Feeds it to Rose. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Can't be careless with DeAndre is around. He slaps shots back with some real authority.
Brown the pass to Durant. Dinwiddie left side. Excellent D there from Okafor.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
The kick out to Rose. Double team on Rose. Inside. Here's Okafor. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got assist number 5 here tonight. Brooklyn leading by 3. Now here's Brown. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shots good by Durant.
And having Kevin Durant is such a luxury. At times you can give him the ball and just get out of the way.
Dinwiddie against Rose. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. So for the Nets, Joe Harris comes in for Luwawu Cabarrot, and James Harden has subbed in for Brown. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Brooklyn's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Pass to Harden. Lets it go with a 3. Rose with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 3. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rose has got 31 points. .110 left here in the 3rd quarter. Harden outside from deep. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. Rose looking around. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
The heart from Rose didn't quit on the play, and his efforts are well rewarded.
Great shooting for him at the foul line tonight. 7 of 7.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
.51 seconds left in the 3rd. Dinwiddie against Rose. Dinwiddie dishes to KD. And Wright pulls it down. Wright's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. For the lead. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Nets with the lead. Harden with it. And Rose picks him up defensively.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
26 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Rose with the ball. He's got 34. 12 seconds left to play in the 3rd. 6 on the shot clock. Wright outside. And the game still closely contested as we end the 3rd quarter. Nets out in front, leading by 3. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Jahlil Okafor. Jeremy Grant is out there with Griffin. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Hayes in at the point. That's the group for Detroit right now. And it's blocked by Jordan. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. It's a three-point game. Here's Harden. And Okafor with the block. And he gets it back. Griffin with the steal.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
You know, he's still slender, but KD's gotten a lot stronger. You have to wrap him up early. You can't let him get the shot off.
Here's Griffin. The kick out to Wright. Now the dish to Hayes. Lets it go. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Now here's Durant. From 18 feet away. Kept alive. Here's Jordan. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
This is what DeAndre gives you. An enforcer inside who's developed more moves offensively.
KD against Griffin. And it's Grant in the corner. Here's Wright. That shot off. Good work defensively by KD. Here's Dinwiddie. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 8 now for the Nets. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. There's the pass to Griffin. Back to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Great look by Blake Griffin. When your foreman has that ability to pass the basketball, it's a major advantage.
Nets leading by 6. Dinwiddie wide open. No good on the triple. The Pistons have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And Jordan sends it back. Here's Harden. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
Pass to Okafor. Grant outside. 6 to shoot. Dishes to Wright. Over Harden. And the shot is long.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Here's Hayes. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
And being taller than most point guards, he puts that length to use. Example A right there.
Nets leading by 8. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And the Pistons making a change here. Plumlee's checked in, and a switch here for Brooklyn. Irving's checked in. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drive.
Free throw drops for Harden. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Harden against Wright. Here's Grant, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Brooklyn the foul.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Grant. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. And it's Mason Plumlee with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Outside Irving. He kicks it to Harris. Jordan trying to free himself up, and the shot goes in. And the Nets lead by 12.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Grant. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And here are the Nets. They're on a 16-7 run. Jordan finds Irving. Back to Jordan from past the arc. Rebounded by the Pistons. Plumlee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Griffin passes to Grant. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Grant's got 9 points here in the second half. And here's Irving. Pass to Harden from deep 3-point range. No good on the shot. And the Pistons now going the other way. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll be facing Steven Adams and the New Orleans Pelicans. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Free throw drops for Wright. And so Wright nails both of them. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They're leading by 8. Pass to Harden. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
Pistons trail by 11. Oh, Griffin in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Blake took off like a rocket on that alley-oop. Woo!
Brooklyn's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Now, here is Irving, covered by Hayes. And it's Kyrie Irving with the three. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 13 assists. Now Hayes. To the paint. Here's Grant. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And for the Pistons, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Derrick Rose is checked in for the Pistons. And Grant drops them both. Now, here is Irving. Harden outside. Inside. Rebounded by the Pistons. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
That free throw good from Hayes. Hayes hits them both. Brooklyn leading by 8. Irving with it. Harris outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Now here's Hayes. Defense right on him. Rose kicks to Griffin. The offensive rebound. Hayes back to Rose. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Stolen by Grant. Griffin passes to Hayes. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Playing from behind right here. Not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring. It's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Here is Durant. After the basket by Detroit. To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Rose.
maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Free throw good from Harden.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Harden hits them both. Pistons trail by 11. Here's Hayes. The pass to Rose. Plumlee trying to break loose. The three-pointer no good. The net shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. But they get it back.
And they get it back again. I mean, how many rebounds offensively have they had? Everything's going right for them today. And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. So it'll be Derrick Rose shooting. It's going to be on James Harden.
One shot.
And the Nets with possession here. They've led by as many as 14 points. Irving looking for an opening. Harden's shot is off. Pistons trail by 11. Grant kicks to Hayes. Grant down low. Guarded by Harris. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. Passes to KD. Off target from three-point range. Detroit's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Griffin back to Rose. Lays it up and banks it in. Rose has got 39.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Nets leading by 9. Outside Irving. Pass to Harden. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And here's Rose. Pass to Hayes. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Okafor is checked in for Plumlee. He hits both from the stripe. Now Irving. He dishes it to KD. Lobs it up for Jordan, and Grant sends it back. The pass to Hayes. Griffin trying to get open. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Hayes.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now here's Durant. Here's Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Durant's got his 9th assist in the game now. The Pistons shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Rose against Harden. Passes it to Hayes. Kicks to Grant. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Nets. Harris has got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Harden. Back to Irving. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Irving's got 13 points in the second half.
For a guy who is 6'3", Kyrie shows us he has great confidence playing inside.
Harden against Rose. Hayes the pass to Okafor. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
Here's Irving. Jahlil Okafor making his last shot. Outside Durant, lets it go from deep. A 3-pointer is right on target. And the Nets lead by 12.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Nets.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Harden. Durant wide open, he fires. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Takes a 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. James, another explosive score and productive night for you. How'd you get into that rhythm?
My teammates did an unbelievable job tonight, man. Every night, every single night of, getting me open, getting me shots, and we came away with the victory. That's all that matters.
Well, they did a great job, man, but so did you. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. See you later.